But moving on, we're going to be talking, and we heard a really interesting quote from Herm Edwards on the radio today. They're talking about the 9 a.m. kickoff and what it could mean for the players. And he's like, I don't think the game's going to be that much different, but something that's going to be a slap in the face to them is that the team meals at 4:45 in the morning. If you're a college kid, me personally, I don't go to bed early, but even if I wanted to go to bed early, I couldn't go to bed before, 11 o'clock, even if I wanted to, after a long day of work. But for some of these college kids that have been up all night, especially during quarantine, they're stuck at home all day. I know they've been working out, but I think it's going to be interesting to see, if one of these teams has a slow first quarter, like ASU was down, USC put up 28 points in the first quarter. I don't think ASU can afford to let up 28 points in the first quarter again.
No, well, they're not going to be sleeping for sure. I mean, as soon as they get in that room, they're half asleep. Herm's going to wake them up with some 90s rock and roll, whatever he's jamming to on game day mornings. But you know what? They're going to be ready for this game. I mean, I think they're going to have – these players are going to have more trouble going to bed the night before than they are waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I think I read that article too, and Herm said, I don't think anyone's going to show up at 4:30 or 4:45, but they'll slowly roll in about 30 minutes after I get there.
Yeah. And it's funny because we saw that episode of HBO, whatever it was, where they did the feature on college coaches. And Herm was in the ASU training facility. I think it was either by 4 or 5 a.m. every day, just working out before everyone else because he likes his, peace and quiet, and he can exercise best in the morning, whatever. Morning people are weird in general. I don't get them, but
well, I think you can credit that to his dad too. I mean, his dad he came from a military family and moving around a lot, and I'm pretty sure that's just how it was around his house,
But also, I think that mentality is kind of the roster that Herm is trying to put together at ASU. Those people that want to be there, the people that they're not complaining about a 4:30 in the morning, meal, food, and they're getting all this stuff. But it's going to be interesting, just because of how many young players are on there. These are 18-year-old, 19-year-old kids. A lot of them are not going to be. Let's say you have to be to the meal at 5 a.m. and you want to shower beforehand and all that, you're going to have to get up at 4 a.m. And I don't think a lot of these 18 and 19-year-olds are going to be ready for that.
Yeah, I mean, especially the true freshmen too. I mean, this is the time where these young guys on this team have to look up to guys like Frank Darby and even Jaden Daniels, and just watch what they do, see how they do it. I mean, I already know what those guys are going to be doing too. They're going to be sitting in their locker with their beats on, jamming out, getting ready for the game. So, I mean, that's what they just got to do. Keep calm, collected, know what your mission is, focus on what you got to do, and go out there and execute.